Hey everybody, this is Ashley and Jordan from Show Me Vegas, and we have a confession to make.
That's right, we have a Vegas problem.
Las Vegas, huh?
Fantastic Las Vegas!
Viva Las Vegas! And over the past 10 years, we've made more than 30 trips to Las Vegas. And we know a thing or two because, well, we've seen a thing or two.
So in this video, we're going to share with you some of our Vegas confessions. What we've done.
What we've not done.
And some funny things that have happened along the way. Let's get into it. So we don't walk the strip nearly as much as we used to. Now we settle for Ubers and Lyfts more often than not. However, I must confess the first time I came to Las Vegas, I made that rookie mistake of believing the entire strip was walkable. From the MGM Grand where I was staying, I walked all the way to Circus Circus. I was too cheap to pay for a ride back, so yes, I made the entire return trip on foot as well.
So Vegas confession. One time when I was walking through the Venetian, I tripped over a chair and ripped off my entire toenail. It caused quite the scene.
Pain.
Proud Vegas confession. In over 30 trips to Sin City, I have never once thrown up here.
I, however, have, but it's not because of alcohol. It has to do with steak tartare, and I keep continuing to order it because I'm stupid.
Yeah, that's what you want to say.
Because I'm stupid. That's my business. That's what I do.
Vegas confession. At least once every trip to Vegas, I find myself sleeping on anything but the bed. Vegas confession. As many times as I've been to Las Vegas, I continue to refuse to wear proper footwear, especially in the evenings. And because of that, I really pay when I get back home. As a matter of fact, I've had to actually buy flip-flops in the middle of the day just to get through because my feet look like roast beef.
Both your feet look like dried beef.
Speaking of wardrobe malfunctions, one time after a particularly hard evening in Vegas, I found myself in the coffee line at Mandalay Bay's VIP lounge. I thought everything was going great until I realized my shirt was on inside out and I had tags hanging out everywhere.
Why do you wear your shirt inside out and backward?
I just file with my signature.
I spent the next 10 minutes trying to hide the fact that I wasn't very well put together. Yeah, it was pretty embarrassing.
So back in our early Vegas days, before YouTube, we used to always try to save money best we can. Vegas confession, we once smuggled beverages into a pool in Las Vegas. And let's just say we had to get pretty clever with our hiding spots, if you know what I mean. What seemed to be even more ridiculous after we got to the pool is they didn't even check our bag. So another Vegas confession. Once in this casino, the Bellagio casino, I once lost an entire weft of hair extensions. And all I can do is thinking of someone walking by and literally seeing my hair on the floor.
That soft, honey blonde hair.
So, Vegas confession. In the 30-some times I've been to Las Vegas, I've never won a hand pay. In fact, most I've ever won is $400.
I also, in all my trips to Las Vegas, have never won a hand pay. The largest amount of money I ever won on a bet was $600 when the Chiefs won Super Bowl 54. Admittedly, we suck at slots, but blackjack is more our game. We must confess it takes at least a $25 table to get the blood pumping anymore. And on occasion, out comes a $100 bet, and you can bet we've had this conversation before.
Double down.
What?
Got an 11. You always double down on 11.
I know, but it's $200.
I must also confess I've never played roulette in a casino because I don't like the odds. And even as a seasoned blackjack player, I'm not too proud to admit I've only played craps once because, well, let's face it, the craps table intimidates me.
Can I play $5 in coins, please?
What?
I'd like to bet $5.
The older I get and the more times I come to Las Vegas, the more I'm willing to pay for convenience. Vegas confession, it's a little bit embarrassing, but we paid $54 to have 2 breakfast sandwiches delivered to our room here at Caesar's Palace this morning.
Kevin! You spent $967 on room service!
Vegas confession time. I've been known to drop money all over the floor in Las Vegas. As a matter of fact, I pull a lot of stuff out of my pockets without realizing it. 3 times I've lost my entire cash roll on the floor, only to be handed it back by Good Samaritans.
Excuse me, sir, but I do believe you've dropped your wallet.
Vegas confession, the more times we come to Las Vegas, the more expensive it seems our meals get, and we just roll with it. It seems like every meal we have in Vegas now costs at least $200. Vegas confession, in all the times I've been to Las Vegas, I've never bought one of those giant yard drinks from a fat dude. Vegas confession, in all my times to Las Vegas, I've never taken nor even been tempted to take a picture with one of these buskers.
Vegas confession. I was once kissed by a complete stranger in Las Vegas. Not because I wanted to be, but one time I was sitting at Carnival Court enjoying a drink with a few friends, and before I knew it, some girl came up behind me, grabbed my ponytail, yanked my head back, and gave me a big kiss. Without saying a word, she just walked away.
This weekend marks the 31st different hotel I've stayed at in Las Vegas, and yet, I must confess, I've never spent a single night at Fremont Street. We visit there every now and then, but we've never actually stayed.
So this is not much of a confession, but more of just kind of a funny story. One time while walking down the strip, Jordan asked me, "What's that on your shoe?" I looked down to find not only a piece of gum stuck to my shoe, but stuck to the gum was a used condom. It was pretty disgusting.
What is this, a snake skin?
Oh, come on. Ew!
It's a used condom! Oh, God!
Anyone who's been to Vegas more than a few times has probably had a time when they couldn't find their room. Well, that's never exactly happened to me. One night after a long blackjack session where the cocktail service was, let's say, on point, I did bounce my way down to the room, get into the room, and then have to sleep with my belt and shorts on because, well, let's just say I couldn't figure out how to take the belt off. That's it for this one, guys. That's our Vegas confessions. Leave your Vegas confessions in the comments down below. Preferably, the more embarrassing, the better. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, guys. Guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss these when they come out in the future. We'll see you in that next video because there's always more for us to show you.
On Show Me Vegas. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.